Hey gamer, this is your one and only warning that location spoilers will be present in this video. If you've not completed all the expansions up until Endwalker, it's in your best interest to come back later. Can't say I didn't warn you. Hello gamers, and welcome to the second video of our series where we go into the details of what hunting is. If you are looking for information on the hunts themselves, I suggest watching the video before this one, as we'll be focusing on the hunt community and the etiquette surrounding it that keeps it going. It would be remiss of me to share all this wonderful knowledge with you and not give you any clue of what to expect when you do join a hunt community. While there are similarities the world over, each DC has its own flavor, and even within those DCs, each world has their own way of doing things. Remember that both cross-world and cross-DC are fairly recent developments as far as the game's life goes. When you join a hunt server, you may be intimidated by how massive they are. The most popular ones easily surpass 20,000 members. Don't let that scare you, as the one plus of hunt servers is that they are very lurker friendly. Almost all hunt servers let you sign up for Discord roles using their systems and quietly receive pings. Keep in mind how and when you receive these notifications are up to you, as this is a very ping heavy community. If you ever take an extended break from the game, it's good to simply remove roles you don't want to be notified for, as muting the server can cause you to miss out on important updates in the community. The community itself goes largely through word of mouth. People tell their friends, their FC mates, and even complete strangers about the hunting community. This eagerness to share and have others join in makes the community as a whole a welcoming place, despite its size. Of course, that isn't to say it is without any negativity. If people don't hear about the hunt community and how it works, they have no idea what's going on. If a person's first experience is someone calling them terrible names because they didn't know that A ranks are usually saved for trains, or that S ranks are rare spawns that are shared, it leaves a bad impression. They're not going to warm up to the community, in most cases reject it entirely. I've seen it more times than I can count. That said, always choose your words carefully. You can't always convince someone to leave every hunt alone, but always give others the benefit of the doubt. Assume that a person doesn't know about the community, and instead of calling them selfish, invite them to partake with everyone else. Despite the size of the community, the people who keep it running are small in number. The community is run on a volunteer basis, done by people who genuinely enjoy it and find it fun and to do it in their free time. Please remember to be nice to your volunteers and not entitled, though of course if they are being mean to you, well, I'll look the other way. Thanks to it being a volunteer service, anyone can join in. It's always best to check in with the people of that server before you make any moves, as these are long-standing communities. If you're interested in hunt trains, it's good to contact scouts and conductors you see a lot and let them know you're interested in joining them. A little consideration goes a long way. If you're looking to just get calls, then you'll want to get in a hunt link shell or a hunt Discord. Link shells are where the community got its start before Crossword brought more people into Discord. Link shells' primary benefits are that they are still the fastest way to receive notifications as they happen in the game. However, this is only if you're in a solid hunt link shell. For the most part, there are no official hunt link shells. I've seen many times over the years people ask to be in the hunt link shell. They are run by volunteers and even other hunters just like you. The main drawback to hunt link shells is their limited amount of space. There's no feasible way for every single person to be in one. Link shells only hold 128 people, and cross-world link shells half of that. While a person is allotted 7 link shells, giving them the potential to reach 896 people, volunteers are still players too. They have social and rating link shells they wish to join, and even the link shells they use to coordinate take up space, lowering that number. Some conductors, spawners don't want to manage link shells at all. Be the change you want to see. Anyone can make a hunt link shell and relay in it. A link shell is only good as its relayer. If a link shell master is the only one relaying, the link shell gets no relays when they're offline. If the master quits, the link shell dies. Link shells are also routinely cleaned to make room for active players. If you go on an extended break, you're more likely to be removed to make room for people actively playing. Running a link shell isn't hard, and I'll be leaving some guides down in the description below. Hunt discords are good because they offer unlimited space. As I said before, these servers have membership well into the thousands. These discords are a good catch-all, as they also call boss fates along with hunts. Calls will be a bit slower than link shells in some cases. Calls in discords are either done manually by humans, or automated by bots, or are a hybrid of the two. Discord servers also have the benefit of making the community leaders more accessible to ask questions, and even other community members can answer any questions you may have. If you're looking to get into discords for your data center, I'll leave them in the description below. I must advise that if you aren't familiar with how to use Discord, it would be best to try and get to know it a little better. A lot of Hunt Discords assume that you know how to use React roles, buttons, commands, and the like when you join, so if you're new to the platform entirely, it can help to watch some guides. Before we part, I want to bestow you all with some useful Hunt etiquette. I won't assume that everyone watching this video is a newbie looking to join, as we can all learn something new. I must preface that since this is to be a general guide, the tips I offer do not apply to every single data center. This is more a be on the lookout type thing. Some servers have very structured communities while others do not. As usual, I went around and asked the other DCs, primarily North America, for their input, especially with cross-DC on the horizon. As far as A ranks go, these are some general guidelines you can follow, especially concerning trains. Respect the volunteers and the work they put into sharing hunts with the masses. People are organizing these in the free time of their free time. Don't shout hunts before the conductor, or pull the hunt before they shout the next one. Some data centers are okay with you free hunting A ranks as long as people are aware of it. It never hurts to ask. S ranks can be touchy, as there are some heated opinions about it. Some places make the use of pull times, while others don't. Overall, the biggest thing you should remember is that soloing S ranks is frowned on everywhere. While the majority of S rank spawning is intentional and someone is usually looking for it, some spawns are capable of happening on accident and spawners don't know it's up. Always take the initiative and relay it in your link shells or in your Hunt Discord. Sometimes you will hear people call for the hunt to be reset, meaning the hunt is pulled far away enough from its spawn point that it will walk back to it and regain all of its health. While a noble endeavor to allow more people to get credit if it does get early pulled, it is unfortunately more likely to get you reported, as it can be considered griefing in terms of service, and I have known people it has happened to. Also, please do not name and shame or witch hunt players who early pull. You can be reported for complaining in shout chat or tells for dogpiling on someone if you shout their name because they early pulled, as they can claim you were harassing them. Remember that all hunts will always spawn again, and to keep a cool head. No amount of complaining is worth risking your account. Please be careful out there. In general, it is always best to try and pay it forward. It costs nothing to sign up for tracker websites and mark hunts dead, especially hunts from old expansions. This lets other people know that they're dead and not to look for them, just like you would want. People are usually more willing to stop killing a hunt if you ask them nicely. Remember, you attract more flies with honey than vinegar. If there is anything you take with you from this video, it's to remember that there will always be more. Whether conductors let 2 trains overlap, or whether the S rank gets early pulled, there will always be more, as they will always spawn again. Remember, not every person who kills a hunt outside of a train or accidentally flies into the S rank does so maliciously. By reminding yourself to keep a cool head and remembering that there will always be more, you can save yourself a lot of frustration. Best you can do is dust your shoulders and wait for the next one. For now, that is all I have. 1 or 2 people have asked if I would make a video on hunt mechanics for this expansion, but they're pretty squishy all things considered. Maybe Square Enix will beef them up, then again perhaps not. Until then, thanks for watching my video, and if there's any other topics you want me to cover for some reason, feel free to ask them. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. This has been Spectre, and I will see you in the next video.